Hey everybody, ThrewRedButter here, aka Pete. That's right, we're gonna reveal the first name. Name's Pete, aka ThrewRedButter. Nice to meet you. No reason, I don't know. Coming at you tonight with a beer from Tröegs Brewing out of Hershey, Pennsylvania? Hershey Park, Pennsylvania? Where are we at? Hershey Park Drive, Hershey, Pennsylvania. All apologies, all around. Taking a look at a seasonal release from Tröegs Brewing, a take on their Imperial Amber Ale. This comes in at 9.5% alcohol by volume, once a year release, as it says on the can. This is the Tröegs Brewing Double Nugget Nectar. Regular Nugget Nectar coming in around 7.5% alcohol by volume, as they call it, Imperial Amber Ale. Whether or not 7.5% you consider that Imperial, I don't know. This one is a beast. 9.5% alcohol by volume. There is a story on the back, so story time, kids. Let's take Nugget and double it. Well, it wasn't quite that easy, but it sure was a fun balancing act. To start, we boosted the Simcoe and the apricot, peach ring, and bright citrus notes of this complex hop are the start of the show. Azacca enters the picture to add hints of juicy orchard fruit, and Munich malt brings a bready sweetness. To strike a balancing note, Columbus joins Nugget hops, grounding this limited release with a layer of dank pine. There we go. Let's see. When I first got into craft beer around 2012, 2011, Nugget Nectar was a big get. A big get, you know. It came around once a year, and you had to have it. One of those really bitter and hoppy beers that taught you that bitterness is a good thing. But I'm not sure how long they've been distributing Nugget Nectar. Personally, I saw it maybe for the first time distributed in my area. Last year, maybe 2 years ago. So I found this at my store. Didn't find regular Nugget Nectar, which I've had plenty of times. But the double nugget, I've only had ever since maybe last year. So let's see what we got. So the appearance on the double Nugget Nectar, not going to show up too well in this lighting. All apologies around. But we've got a dark orange, a nice amber color on it. Very hazy. You can't see anything through it. It's not a clear, transparent beer. Aggressive pour, over 3 fingers of head. Yeah. Nice type, white and bright for the most part. Actually, very dense. That head is not moving at all. So let's get an aroma on the double Nugget Nectar by Tröegs. I got allergies, so hopefully I can do this one justice. Very malt forward, very wet hop aroma forward. Big pine, dank pine, just like notes of the forest, grass and moss. But again, very malty, sweet fruits. Sweet citrus, mandarin orange. But yeah, it's that fresh, wet hop bitterness that's really standing out. Yeah, pine and wood and moss. Smells very, very interesting. Smelling like it's going to be a malt bomb, but we'll see what happens. So let's get a taste on the Tröegs Double Nugget Nectar, 9.5%. Cheers. Yeah, tons of wet hop flavors, just match the nose. Is this actually a wet hop ale? I don't know, I'm not going to say otherwise, but huge malty presence. Those, again, moss and grass, tree bark kind of notes. Stone fruits, sweet citrus and stone fruits. But again, it is so malty, but not overpoweringly so. So, you hear the terms, like, hop bomb, citrus bomb. This is a malt bomb, but still, it's retaining high drinkability. That sweet candy orange with all those malty notes. It tastes like a very sweet wet hop ale. Like touches of mango and tangerine in there as well. Maybe even some pineapple. Mouthfeel, I would say, it's full. Not very carbonated, I will say. No, not at all, but very soft on the palate. No, 9.5%, almost 10% here. No alcohol flavor whatsoever. And it is a malt bomb, and it has a noticeable dryness, but it is still very drinkable. It's easy to approach. Nothing lingers too much. It actually might be... Not might be, but it is. It's got a clean aftertaste. I will say nothing really lingers too much on this one. And it's not sticky in the mouth at all, or thick or syrupy. Again, almost a 10% amber ale. That's so malty. It's got the body of a lighter, like 8% double IPA. So, as for a final score, final rating, final verdict on the Tröegs Brewing Double Nugget Nectar 9.5% Imperial Amber Ale. Again, very malt forward. A lot of similarities to those wet hop flavors with a 8% double IPA body. At the same time, very good drinkability on this one. Not all that bitter either, no. Like a malty kick, definitely, on that last finish, but yeah, it's very enjoyable. Dry and malty. Not very hop forward, but there are hints of sweet citrus, and it's got a lot of wet hop influence on the flavor, so I'll go even 8.0 out of 10 on this one. Very solid, very good. Yeah, despite how dry it is and malty it is, it's very drinker friendly, so yeah. 8.0. 8.0 out of 10 for the Tröegs Brewing. Get the full can in there. Double Nugget Nectar. That's going to do it for me, the Red Butter. Till next time. Cheers, everybody.